What is going on? I hope you guys are enjoying your Tuesday night. Hello, hello, hello. It is so good to see everybody here. I hope your Tuesday has been going amazingly well. I am very excited to spend my evening with you guys. And a big shout out to Without Empathy for an awesome stream earlier. I'm sorry I only caught the end of it, but it seemed like y'all were having a good time. So, how's everybody doing? I'm in a bit of a frazzle here because you won't believe it, but it's been a day. But I literally dropped my phone in a tub full of water. So that's how the last 12 minutes have been for me. But we're here now and we're having fun. So just want to say hello and how's everybody doing? Um, so we got so much to talk about today. Now, I think today is going to be more of a talking stream. So I'm going to have the comments up here and try to catch them all because I have my deck rented out right now because I'll be going out of town in a day or two. And I figured instead of playing, I would just rent the cards out, see how the rental market is. And yeah, so I didn't realize that I should have prepared for challenges. So if we do some challenges tonight, you guys can take me on with just the starter deck. So maybe we'll do some novice challenges today. Or you guys could just crush me by doing like a diamond challenge while I play with a level 1 of whatever. Okay. So let's see who's here. Baron's in the house. We got Without Empathy. I know. I scrambled to put it in a bag of rice, and I'm gonna hope that it is okay. So Baron's, hopefully you have. Oh yeah, definitely need the codes. What's going on, Delta? What's going on, Boot Tops? So how do you make your monumentally bum mistake like dropping your phone on a tub? All right, so I go for runs every day, and I do ice baths afterwards, and it's like your DIY home ice bath where I literally take a bunch of ice and I throw it into my tub. And of course, while I'm in there, I'm always listening to something on my phone. Oddly enough, I was listening to a recording of a Splinterlands TV show earlier today, the Monster Maverick show, and I got about 5 seconds in. I clicked on it. I got 5 seconds in, and I was like, all right, time to settle in for the ice bath. I'm gonna do about 5-10 minutes in here, and then I put on the edge of the tub, and of course it falls in. So it's all on me. It is all on me. But we'll be all right. It seems like it's still working, so I just threw it in the rice to as a precaution. Okay. So Virus is in the house. Virus, this is twice in one day. Let's go. I know these double streams on Tuesdays are awesome, but they're also sometimes killer. But I do love chatting as much as I can about Splinterlands. All right. So what is going on, Spike Sand? You're feeling chatty? I love it. So DJ Bagman, I think it is waterproof. It's an iPhone 12, and it was literally working as soon as I pulled it out, and I could still hear Neil's voice. But you know how when it gets distorted with water, that's what it sounded like. And I was like, oh, sorry, Neil, I'm gonna have to turn you off right now. So yeah, we'll see how it goes. It's been a great day here. SPS is up. It's good. SPS down is good. How can I be mad? Guys, let's take a look at the markets real quick, shall we? We're getting a nice price pump across the board. And I have to say, I haven't bought enough Bitcoin or SPS yet. So I kind of want it to go back down. Is that wrong of me? If I say that here, am I going to get canceled for saying that I want lower prices for longer? But we see Bitcoin is at 23K, so it broke 23 today. Let's see where SPS is at. I know DEC was up a little bit too. All right. So let's see. You should have put it in a Ziploc bag first, then put it on the tub. Yeah, I guess I did it in the wrong order, Boot Tops. I put it in a Ziploc bag after I dropped it in the tub, but now it's chilling with some. Oh, actually, it's right here. See, I'm not lying to you. Look at that. See? I got it right here. I didn't realize I left it. But see, you can see that it's on, so it's still working. And I'm gonna have to travel in a couple days, and if I don't have a phone, that's gonna be rough and completely my fault. Downtown Detail, how is it going? DJ Bagman, you did say you were on your second listen through in that video. Second listen through of not the town. So I listen to the town halls usually twice. Actually, this town hall I was listening a third time today because I thought I heard something. I thought I heard something a bit controversial, and I don't want to say it here until I can find it. And if I do, then I'll post some content on it. But I've been like re-listening to the AMA part of the town hall, and I can't find it now. And I thought I heard it on my first listen through. Heather and Cody, what is going on? Downtown T-Tail, you just started streaming some Splinterlands as well. Congratulations, it's a good community to do. Icy Flow, what's up? I know Icy Flow, it's too much in one day, right? Morning stream, evening stream. I'm just all over the place. All right, waterproof, just put it in a pocket to let it water drip. All right, Luthien's in the house. Luthien, I had such a wonderful conversation with you on Sunday, so thanks again for coming on the channel. There were a lot of really kind comments and feedback too. I don't know if you saw that, but people really enjoyed hearing your perspective. Icy Flow, I agree with you. This, I think, is not a dead cat bounce, but one of those like bear market rallies before we get further capitulation. Again, I don't know what I'm talking about, but this is just my personal opinion, because it's like nothing's been fixed in the economy yet. In fact, it's just gotten worse if you think about the fact that inflation in the US has hit a 40-year high just last week at 9.1%. So you can bet that the Fed is not ready to make a pivot yet. So yeah, I think this is just a nice rally here. I'm not gonna like sell or take profits. I'm just gonna chill, and I'll enjoy it for what it is, but I'll just keep DCAing for now. All right, let's see here. So give us the scoop. They called me hardcore grandmaster. Oh, I missed something in the chat, first of all. So let's see here. You guys are chatty today. I'm gonna have to keep up. All right, let's see. I'm canceled now. Awesome. It's at 5.6 cents today. You know, when you think about where it was, what is that? Let's see if we can find SPS here on the 7-day. If you think about where SPS was at 4.5 cents, this is like actually a significant move on the 7-day. And I don't know where to find the percentage points here, but there we go. 7-day, 25% gain. So if you had jumped in at like 4.5 cents, you'd be sitting real pretty right now. All right, so Dystopia, I also suicided my smartphone on summer of 2016 with lots of risky margin positions opened. Oh no, I'm sorry to hear that. I'm sure that did not end well. So DJ Bagman, you think it's going to go back down to 4 cents? So here's the thing. How are people feeling about all the changes? And I know there's a lot to talk about, but here's my thing with it, right? And I love what the team is doing, but I don't think they're very bullish on SPS, but I don't think that SPS inflation, or in my opinion, dilution, is coming down that much, right? Like it's going to slow down for a bit, but then it's going to pour on heavy again. The only difference is that people are going to be playing for it. At least a significant amount are going to have to play for it rather than just getting it for free by holding assets. So I don't know if those people who play for it and try to earn it are sellers of it too, but it's tough. It's tough for me to make a prediction one way or another because I don't know, but it just feels like there's still a lot of dilution happening, and there's no utility just yet. The governance is coming soon, but I don't think most people are excited about governance. I mean, I'm excited and I want to have as much as possible, but and to have a say, but I don't think like that your average Joe is gonna be excited about governance and buy a huge bag of SPS. All right, so Spike saying what you can actually do is put your phone in the oven and bake it on low temperature. All right, dude, I don't know. I genuinely don't know if you're trolling me or if that's a legit thing. Elephantian's in the house. What's going on? Bootops, I'm not even that great of a player. All right, I missed a tribute. No, that's not about me. All right, y'all are talking to each other, which is fun. But that means less for me to catch up on. Amazing. So BTC to the moon. Call me trader. I don't think BTC is ready to go to the moon yet. I think we're getting there, but not quite yet. What I do want to look at, and actually this will be fun to look at with you guys. Again, I know this is Splinterlands, but where are the categories? I want to see how we're doing kind of across the board with some of the other gaming. Here we go. Icy Flow, I did drop my phone in water, in ice cold water, if that makes a difference. But in icy water, yeah, in icy water. It literally was icy water. So microwave works better. All right, yeah, let's guys, don't, make sure you research this. DYOR, do your own research before putting your phone in any kind of appliance. Don't take the word of everybody on the internet. I mean, I trust Baron, so maybe I'll just throw my phone into the microwave. All right, so I first bought SPS at 50 cents, so the airdrop I will break even when it gets back to 16. Okay, that's not terrible. Actually, that's pretty bad. You know what though? I didn't buy my first SPS at 50 cents. I bought a good chunk of it though, around 80 cents, and that's haunted me for a bit because it was probably the largest chunk that I bought. So that doesn't feel good. But I did buy some at 20 cents. I bought some at 35 cents. I bought another bit at 50 cents. And then when it dipped from $1 to 80 cents, I was like, oh yeah, I'm buying the dip. Let's go, baby. And it wasn't a dip. It was a free fall. All right. I did put it in a tub of rice. Oh, Virus, thank you so much for the Prime sub. I appreciate you, man. Guys, so if you don't know, if you have Amazon Prime, you are given one free sub that you can use per month. And so I highly recommend that you use it on Splinterlands TV. Not me, but if you have somebody that you want to go support, just make sure you do it. It's free money that Amazon is literally paying out, and you can use it as a way to support your favorite streamer and to support Splinterlands TV. So make sure you give that a look in case you do have Amazon Prime. Don't forget to take the battery out before you put it in the microwave. I try to be every place. I feel good. All right. Very cool, Dystopia. They should keep only games in the gaming section. What's in here that you don't like? Engine coin? But this is like gaming related, isn't it? Immutable X is gaming related too. Maybe, maybe not. Oh, Splintanel with the Prime sub as well. Thank you so much, guys. And Splinterlands TV, thanks you too. All right, so let's see. Prime is a scam. Oh my gosh, Spike's in with a hot take. Why is Prime a scam? I want to know because I've had Prime for like 12 years now, and they keep raising the price. But I love getting stuff in 2 days. So tell me how it's a scam. I just want to know. Free money, he says. Indeed. Indeed. I mean, unfortunately, it's not free money for you, but it's free money that you can give to your favorite streamer. And if it's not Splinterlands TV, that's fine too. But I just recommend you use it so that you can take the money out of Amazon's pocket and put it into your favorite streamer's pocket. Very cool. When just pay Prime on a subscription basis. Immutable X is Gods Unchained. Yeah, see, I knew Immutable X was related. Check this out though, because I cover this game too on my channel, Step In. It's interesting to see how big this game is. You know what's just so sad to me? Actually, where the hell is Splinterlands? Wow, I didn't realize we were that far down. But that means that there's a lot of room to grow. Splintanel is Kira. Oh, Kira, what's going on? I did not know. It's good to have you here, Kira. Yo, so fight me after sound. I mean, look, if you want to send me, all right, if you guys want to send me challenges, feel free to. I am open to challenges, but just know that my deck is completely rented out right now. So I'm playing with starter cards. If you want to do some novice challenges, let's go. If you want to just beat down on me, today's the day. I will be your punching bag. If you've had a rough go, oh my gosh, this is perfect, guys. Here, you know what? I will be the sacrifice, okay? If you have been having trouble in Modern since it began 5 days ago, and you're just feeling so defeated, well then, feel free to play me while I use starter cards only against you in this therapeutic Tuesday night Splinterlands stream, all right? Wait, why'd you cancel the challenge? Elephantium, all right. My first client of the day. Oh, we're playing in Novice. All right, cool, let's do it. I mean, you guys don't have to play me in Novice. All right, so let's see. Will you just drop my Prime sub in the water? I hope not. Maybe if I want to listen to it while I'm taking a bath. It's weird though. How many? Okay, show of hands. How many people here take baths regularly? Because when I said that out loud, I'm like, I don't take baths, but I do take ice baths. So Amazon has the things my UWU likes. I don't know what UWU is, but I'm only here because of Prime. Oh, I hate commercials so bad. Hey, Elephantium, what's going on? I can't get into this game. All right, we'll give it another minute. Free shipping isn't a Prime exclusive. That's true, but isn't 2-day shipping a Prime exclusive? I had to double check and make sure it wasn't Modern. I wasn't in Modern. Well, I don't think we have Modern challenges yet, though. Great idea for all of us getting... dude, Modern's been tough. I mean, when you play real people, Modern is tough, guys. All right, so Kira, here we go. I don't know if my internet's pinging really well, so I don't know what's going on here. Ooh, oh man, now I can play some summoners that I don't normally play since everything's a starter card. 28 mana. Oh, bro, I'm like real on these starter cards. It's not even funny. Oh, I still got you. I'm still renting this one out. Sweet. Okay, cool. Actually, let's put you up front. Why not? All right, good luck, Hero. I wish I had a nice tub though. I mean, I don't have a nice tub. I just have a tub, and I throw ice from my freezer in it. So it's, you take showers. Very cool, man. This is my fault. I refuse to take baths. I am a germaphobe and feel like bathtub can never be clean enough. Hey, that's a fair point. That is a fair point. Game up in here now. All right, let's go. I only do showers with cold water. You know, I started doing cold water showers recently too. Only because it's like 100 degrees here every single day in Houston. It's awful. Ooh, all right. We got some. Oh, this is not looking good. If I can't hit that dude, we're in trouble. All right, we got him. Sweetness. Oh no, we lost our advantage. Oh, and I don't have enrage at level 1. Okay, actually that helps. That doesn't. Ouchie. Oh no. I think we got it. Just don't miss, bro. Just don't miss. GG's. All right, I'm sorry. Wait, you're supposed to beat me. Sorry, Elephantium. I didn't mean to win. I tried my hardest. Not actually, no, that's a lie. I did try to win, but I didn't want to. Just know that I didn't want to. Boot Tops is a psycho. It takes too long. Only kids take baths. It takes too long. Yeah, I've never been a bath person myself. I don't know. Just was never for me. All right. So what are we playing in here? Kira. Oh man, you got some good stuff. What are my options? I don't even have my epic cards. Let's see. Oh, you know what we're gonna go. I think I know what I can play. Dude, novice is even harder. There we go. That's the guy. That's the one. Oof. Yeah, let's go. We're just gonna play the annoying team and see how that goes. Why not? We have the mana for it, right? Okay, so you there. And you there. Cool. All right. Good luck to Kira. So I'm psycho for my ice bats. I know. I feel like it's good for like training, helps my legs. If you bundle your order to 35 plus, it gives you free shipping. It usually arrives in 2 days without Prime. Oh, Spike's in with the life hack here. Well, you know, the thing is, like, I've had Prime for so long. I do enjoy Prime TV. I think they got some okay shows that I'll hop into from time to time. So I don't mind paying for that because it's $120 here in the US. And I don't know what the math is. Oh, I guess it's $10 a month, right? Yeah, so it's $10 a month. So I get like guaranteed free 2-day shipping. Actually, it's not guaranteed. They've been late so many times, but 2-day shipping, sometimes 1-day shipping with Prime, and no minimum of $35. And yeah, I don't know. It's like it's worth it more than Netflix in my opinion. Netflix is gonna have ads soon. Like yikes! Oh my gosh! Kira's showing off today. All right, well this one's for you. If you lose, just know that I'm gonna laugh at you. Oh no, you're not gonna lose. You have cleanse in the house. Never mind. Yikes! All right, well, unless I can kill him. This one's just some eye candy. All right, guys, take a look at all this eye candy that Kira's showing off today. It's very shiny and it's very gold, and it's about to dominate for real. I want to see if he can get a bloodlust in. I think he should be able to. Nope. Oh, maybe still. Yep, there he is. Well, GG's on that. I'll let you enjoy your win. All right, so 1 shower, 2 toothbrushes, 3 deodorants, 4 mana Tide Biter. Are we singing Christmas songs? 5 mana, 5 golden summoners, 4 mana Tide Biters, 3 deodorants. is that how it goes? Something like that. I don't know how to play novice. Neither do I. All right, so GG's Kira. Let's go, DJ Bagman. Bring it, bring it, bring it. All right, let's see. Then a hot bath. I'm like magic, bruh. All right, well, I appreciate you guys all going easy on me with with the novice challenges. Back to Splinterlands. I'm super excited about the SPS DAO voting soon. Me too. Icy Flow. Let's talk about Splinterlands and let's talk about this DAO voting, because I have to say, and after this challenge, we'll go over to it. I have to say that I'm aiming for some changes on the DEC liquidity pools. I was shocked that we were going to have what's that called? I was shocked that we would have DEC printed in any capacity, and I would love to get the community support to completely shut that down. You think we can do it? Think we can do it? Oh, wow. I don't have anybody here. All right, let's go with you. Where are my Pikachus at? I need more Pikachus. There you go. You can be a Pikachu. Cool. And then let's go with you. Let's go with you. Pikachu, I choose you. I choose you. I choose you. Cool. All right, good luck. All right, so back to Splinterlands. So Netflix, not worth it either. I need to cancel my Netflix subscription. I don't know if you guys saw, but they lost like almost 1 million subscribers last quarter, which is crazy. DJ Bagman, how did you know exactly what I was going to play? How did you know exactly what I was going to play and counter me perfectly? Oh, coming in with the legendaries too. Okay, okay. I see how it is. I think I lost this one pretty badly. We shall see. That double strike is going to be clutch for you. Wow, your team is just so fast too. Well, there goes that. Will I get a chance to fight? Okay, yeah, cool. Oh, great. Nice misses, guys. Oh my goodness. All right, GG's. TJ Bagman. Well done. You countered me perfectly. So my days, I have HBO Max that my friend used, and she has Netflix that I use. Yeah, you gotta share it like that. Use Popcorn TV app for free TV and movies. I've never heard of it. Yeah, I only play for Netflix if there's a show I want, then I cancel it immediately. See, Luthien, I used to be like that. And I was thinking about canceling it after Stranger Things, because that's done now, and I don't know of anything that's on the horizon. But the problem is I share the account with my brother and my mom, and I think that they just want to keep it. So I'm gonna start making them pay for it. Imagine all the SPS you could buy if you stop paying Jeff Bezos monthly and cut your net. How much SPS could I buy for $10 a month? Right now, I will tell you. Let's see what the opportunity cost is. If I just became patient, I could buy 178 SPS tokens per month. That's pretty good. Was a large tub with jets, so I guess. Oh, you're talking about your jacuzzi? Now I'm at my grandparents, and we have a hot tub outside for when we just want to chill in hot water. Are you in a place that's cold? Outdoor hot tubs are kind of fun. All right, so this is what I'm talking about here. This 70 million DEC. I'm not a fan of this. I wanted there to be 0 DEC, and I wanted people to be burning SPS left and right. I know in the grand scheme of things, it's not much compared to SPS, but if you think about it, this thing is still printing $70,000 worth of value a month at PEG, right? If we are at PEG, 70 million DEC is $70,000 a month, which is kind of crazy if you think about it, because that's just all like LP rewards out there. Which again, in a way, okay. So I'm trying to be understanding of the fact that they need to have deep liquidity pools, otherwise the price is going to be all over the place and it's just going to be pump and dump. But I just wish that they were using some of this 1.8 million SPS that they're leaving for later for the DEC pools. You know what I'm saying? Like, instead of just printing more DEC out of thin air, use this. And if and when Polygon becomes available, or we decide to launch on Polygon, then we vote with the SPS DAO on how to split it. I don't know. That's just how I'm feeling right now. Because I'm just like, why are we leaving this on the table? Granted, sure, I guess that's less SPS that's going to be hitting the ecosystem, but still, it's like it's going to come at some point. Might as well just have it go now, and then we can vote on it later. Luthien, binge watch Silicon Valley if you haven't seen it. Westworld season 1 is a great show if you haven't seen it. Luthien, oh, everybody's telling Luthien what to watch on HBO. All right, I can get into this. I haven't watched anything on HBO in a while. Westworld season 1 was good. Westworld season 2, I don't know what happened, and I don't even remember Westworld season 3. And isn't season 4 going on right now, or something? Or is it season 3 going on right now? Maybe it's season 3, and that's why I don't remember it. But season 2, no, there was a season 3 because they had Jesse Pinkman. They had Jesse Pinkman on the show. Rick and Morty's great. I love it. No, I'm not in a cold place at all. All right, Kira. You really want to talk about Splinterlands and everybody talking about streaming hot tubs? It's so fun. Hey, whatever Icy Flow wants to talk about, we can talk. I can be in like multiple places at once. My brain can be in multiple places at once. I got a squirrel brain like that. My Prime is free with my phone plan. I'm subscribed to Splinterlands TV. There you go. Downtown Details supporting the channel. Appreciate you. Was in a conversation with Call Me Trader. Silicon Valley is great. It's so if you guys still remember the first season finale, that you know the scene that I'm talking about was one of the funniest scenes that I couldn't stop laughing out loud in the finale. Oh my god, so great. And very very not safe for work or not family friendly. So I'll just leave it there. If you know, you know. Who's excited about the Game of Thrones spinoff? I mean, not me. I mean, the thing is, I'll watch it, but they just messed up season 7 and 8 of Game of Thrones so bad. It just leaves such a terrible taste in my mouth. Still to this day. True Detective season 1's great. Season 2 was okay. Season 3 was pretty good though. I watched one episode and couldn't stomach Game of Thrones. Yeah, it's a little gory and a little raunchy. On HBO, I'm rewatching The Leftovers, one of the best shows ever made. You know, when I was watching The Leftovers, I felt like it was the best show on television at that time that nobody was talking about. It's so good because it's like whatever it's about. I don't even know how to describe it, but it's just the perfect dramatic show. If you remember the episode in season 2, International Assassin, so good. It is so good. I wish it would have gone on a little bit longer, but at the same time, I didn't trust him because it's the same guy who did Lost, and I feel like Lost, they just wrote themselves into a corner, had no idea what to do. Only Blue season 1 is good. Season 4 of Westworld is going on right now, but I'm rewatching the whole thing to remember. Yeah, see, I wish I had that time. Maybe Virus, you could just give me the recap. The thing is, I really like season 1 of Westworld, so I would love to go back and rewatch that. It's just I don't think I want to waste time on season 2 and 3. I heard someone say something about 70 million DEC a month coming from somewhere. Yeah, DJ Bagman is being printed out of thin air right here, but it is going to be 1/5, so like 80% less than the amount that's being printed out of thin air right now. So in a way, that's good. So, and it's going to be very predictable. Whereas like right now, I didn't realize how crazy the chests were getting with the amount of DEC they were giving out. So this is the breakdown here. We got DEC BUSD on PancakeSwap, DEC DAI on Uniswap. Then you got the DEC Hive on Hive Engine and SPS DEC. You know what I like about this though? I would actually consider putting, like, if DEC got back to its peg, or even if it was below its peg, I would actually consider putting some into the DEC BUSD pool on PancakeSwap, because then it's like you have two stable coins, right? For the most part, DEC could still go below its peg, but you'd essentially have two stable coins, and 20 million DEC a month. I mean, that's 20 grand a month that's being split up between people who are on there. I checked on PancakeSwap, and I don't think that there is a DEC BUSD pool currently. So I feel like that's something that they need to add. The other thing that's kind of tricky about this is we don't know when things are going to be added in. It sounds like they might have the Hive Engine stuff ready to go, but if you see here, it's working for a bit. Deployed on Ethereum, BSC, and other similar chains. However, this will take a while to get those contracts reviewed and audited, and even longer to get them integrated into Splinterlands website UI. In order to be able to get the LP rewards started sooner, we will be reusing the old LP reward system that we used for DEC LP rewards last year, which should allow us to get the new LP reward system live when the SPS airdrops. Wait, okay, maybe I'm misunderstanding this. So are they still going to be able to give out LP stuff, but they're going to give it on the back end? So meaning they'll recognize if I put something in PancakeSwap on a private wallet that is connected to the game, but I won't be getting the rewards from PancakeSwap. I'll be getting them directly from the game. Am I understanding that right? Somebody who read this and understands it, if you could let me know. Okay, let me catch up on. So got off the list. I went to see Thor 3D. Oh, no spoilers, please. I haven't seen Thor yet. Oh no, dude, no spoilers. No spoilers, please. Got is not porn. It's like halfway there. I haven't owned a TV in 20 plus years. I feel left out. You know, you can watch on your phone and your laptop, Icy Flow. Unless you don't own a phone or a laptop, then I would really wonder how it is you're conversing with me, because I'd be amazed. God is not my type of show. I do not enjoy stuff like that. You know what's funny, Luthien, is I feel like if GOT wasn't so hardcore, you would, because GOT to me is in the same vein as Lord of the Rings. It's just Lord of the Rings without the fluff, right? It's like the gritty, real world, down to earth Lord of the Rings and how brutal that world would actually be. But I get what you're saying. It's not for everybody. I'm nervous when they're going to do GOT and the Lord of the Rings on Amazon. Yeah, I don't know what's going to happen with that on Amazon, but I'm excited. I will watch that. So there's a reason to have Prime. At least one reason to have Prime. So let's see here. It's the closest thing to it that's not considered as such. People refuse to see GOT because they think it is for the mass public, but they're wrong. I feel that's the best thing one can do. So I had an ex force me to watch Lost when I came over. She's already seen it and mentioned it in passing. It seemed interesting. So Lost, okay, what I tell people about Lost, and you can tell that I'm salty as hell about the show. What I tell people about Lost is watch the first season because it's awesome, and then make up your own ending, because it's whatever you make up in your head will literally be better than what the actual ending was. And anybody who tells you that the finale episode was beautiful or it was the perfect ending, they're just lying to themselves that they wasted 6 seasons watching the show. That's my hot take on Lost. I really feel for you trying to get us back on track. I stopped my TV subscriptions over 10 years ago. Anytime I came over, whatever was on Switches to Lost, I'm over it. Yeah. I mean, at this point, I don't think it's worth watching Lost. If you're gonna watch Lost, if you're choosing between Lost and another show, I would recommend The Leftovers, which somebody had mentioned earlier. Same creator, but I think he fixed the problem from Lost. And it wasn't that he like made a major fix of the problem. He just said that there's no ending to it. There's no like point. And that the whole focus of the show is just on how people deal with trauma, which was brilliant because the actors that he got were phenomenal. I never watched Lost. Think LP should be a priority. I'm thinking very heavily about the LPs. I don't know where and how, but here's the thing. It's definitely going to slow down the amount that people were thinking DEC would dump or that pack sales would spike, because these are significant rewards for this. Like if you think about 20 million, no, sorry, not 20. Well, 20 here. Yeah, the DEC rewards alone, this is $70,000 a month just in DEC. If we go up to SPS, let's see, what is it? 5.625. Where's my calculator? So if we look at SPS, 5,625,000 times point, we'll just say 5 cents in case SPS does a little dippity dip again. That's $280,000. So between the two of them, we have $350,000 worth of value being given out in rewards to people not playing the game. Keep that in mind. To people not playing the game, there's $350,000 per month being given out to liquidity providers. I think that's a lot, at least in a game that has like 20 to 50,000 real players, right? So again, this may not be for the player base. This may be more for the investor side, but that's what I love about this game, is that you can play the actual game and then there's a meta on top of the meta. I'm just getting old. Icy Flow, no, you're not. Age is just a number. That's what I'm here. We are all here. I don't even have an Instagram account. Wait, how old are you guys? I have an Instagram account and I'm kind of old. I even have a Facebook account. If you want to know how old I am, I had a Facebook account when Facebook accounts were only available for people in college. Lord of the Rings is much more wholesome. Agreed. But that's kind of why I think people liked GOT, is because unfortunately, the world we live in is not wholesome. It is real and it is raw. And when you get those wholesome moments, I think that's what makes the wholesome moments so much more precious, right? But I totally understand where you're coming from. It is not for everybody. God equals masterpiece no matter what people think about it. Wait, Dystopia really? That last season? Come on, man. Come on. Don't do that to me. Chat have its own life pretty often in Splinterlands TV. Seriously, this is the most active we've been, and we're not talking about Splinterlands at all. Actually, no, we are. We're talking about liquidity pools. I wanted to get you guys' opinions on this because I am going to be one of those people that's going to be looking to see what kind of proposals are made, because I got my bag of SPS now, and I want to flex that thing when the voting goes live. Like, I want my voice to be heard. So I can't wait for these proposals to go live, or for the governance to go live. So GOT without the lewdness and gore wouldn't be GOT, though. That would be Lord of the Rings. See, exactly. Spike Sam, that's what I'm saying. That's why they're like literally in the same vein. It's just one is more, in my opinion, realistic, and in other people's opinion, maybe overdone, right? The actors for Frodo and his buddy were great. Yeah, so I actually just rewatched Lord of the Rings recently. Okay, like a couple months ago. But it was so fun, man. I remember when that thing first came out, I was watching in theaters. Great time. She had me on like season 5. Lost is great, just a waste. Lost is great, just a waste of time. I agree with that. It's definitely entertaining all the way through up until the finale, and then you're like, what did I do with my life? True, but they should have made 2 seasons of the last season. It was bound to end as it did. Sure. So Elephantium and Dystopia. I think that the storyline for GOT makes sense. It's just they rushed it. Here's the thing. HBO wanted the creators of the show to do 10 seasons, right? It was the most popular show, and he was like literally like, here, take money and stay with us for a couple more seasons, right? But the creators for Game of Thrones got Disney money, right, to go and create something for Disney. I forgot what it was, and I don't even know if it ended up. It might have ended up falling through, but I just remember reading that they got Disney money, and so they wanted to wrap things up quickly, and that sucked because I think it could have really benefited from seeing the progression of the character development, right, instead of having it literally flip on a dime within 1 or 2 episodes. Lord of the Rings is timeless. Agreed. Up until the last season, it really was a masterpiece, even if it wasn't your cup of tea. It's hard to not. Oh, it was very high production quality. I actually enjoyed season 7 as well. I know people have their issues with season 7, and I do too, because things really started to get sped up there. But season 8's where it's just like, I don't know. It was fun to watch at the time, but it was like, ugh, this is so almost predictable and almost cringy. All right, so let's see. Witcher was fun. I've enjoyed both seasons of that. Toss a coin to your Witcher. For a little behind the scenes, but for those who don't know, I do the music or the ending credit songs for the lores within Splinterlands, and basically the inspiration behind that was that bard in Witcher, or in The Witcher, I should say. And so the idea is to try and like write songs from the perspective of a bard who's just seeing the events in the Splinterlands play out in a certain way. Happy it's not just me anymore. Late nights. NFL guides, what's going on? I'm playing the game and I have my toes in those pools. There you go. Yeah, you can just throw a little bit in. You're not gonna make a lot, but we'll see what these APRs end up being. I still need to catch Monster Maverick show, or at least the replay on it, because I heard that he was gonna have spreadsheets. Neil McSpreadsheet. So hopefully once I'm done here and if my phone is working, then I'll watch it there. I tell people, you don't like how GOT ends, then go and create your own series on TV. Oh, man. He was a whiny bee who did nothing. Sam literally carried him up the mountain. Yeah, Samwise is the GOAT for sure. Yes, but did I have a MySpace? Spike Sand, I did, but I was late. I was late to the MySpace trend, and I think maybe that's the limit of where I go back. But a lot of my friends were on MySpace. I just wasn't paying attention to it. I went, but nice deep cut. What about Friendster? Did you have a Friendster? I did not. I had a MySpace account way back. In my country, everybody is on Facebook. Yeah, because they put it on your phones there. That's how insidious they are. It just comes preloaded on your phone. Did anyone answer the DEC question yet? Yeah, DJ Bagman, you were asking about 70 million DEC. This is where it's all going to be. It's going to be printed every month, and it's going to be going as liquidity pool rewards to each of these 4 locations, 2 of which are within Hive Engine, and then 1 on the Ethereum chain and 1 on the BSC chain. So the only way that you can double dip here is if you have stuff in the SPS DEC pool on Hive Engine, because then you'll have access to SPS, and you'll have access to where is it? You'll have access to DEC down here. So I don't know what those returns will be like, because I think liquidity for that pool is really, really high. So your percentage ownership of the pool is not going to be, you know, it's going to be small pennies. Whereas like I think SushiSwap and Binance Smart Chain might have less overall. You might not get as much traffic there, but you might get good returns just for the rewards. But see, DEC SPS, this thing has 1.2. Actually, let's go to 1 day. 1.2 million in it. Woo, that's craziness. So in order to have 1% of the pool, you need to have what, 12 grand? That's a lot. So 1% of the pool, you need to throw 12 grand into this thing. And then at that point, if you had 1% of the pool, you would be getting, what is it? 7,500 SPS per month. And DEC, you'd be getting, what is it, 100,000 DEC per month? That's not much. Yeah, I don't like the returns on that. I'd probably be looking for other ones. I think it's nice. People are going to be attracted to this because of the returns. And keep in mind, what we're not calculating are the fees, right? Because if this is the most used, then there's going to be a lot more volume in there. And we can take a look at the volume right now, and you can see, well, actually, there's kind of equivalent volume on swap.hive DEC. Okay, that's interesting. Wow. Wow, that's crazy. Look at the volume on swap.hive. I did not realize that swap.hive was huge. I always figured SPS DEC would be way bigger. All right, I stand corrected. Okay, good to know. So you learn something every day. Okay, so Elephantium, you might be older than me then. Oh, you're talking to Icy Flow. What's wrong with the last season? Just give me your opinions. Okay, so the last season, I'm assuming you're talking about Game of Thrones. What's wrong with the last season is that it goes too fast. They don't explain much, and it doesn't feel earned in the way that the first 4 seasons of the show were, even the first like 6 seasons of the show. Because here's the thing, right? Like, if you were looking at production quality and acting and everything of season 8 in a vacuum, it's good. It's actually really good. But the problem is you're comparing it to where the show was at its peak, right? Seasons 1 through 4, in my opinion. And when you're comparing it to that and knowing that they could have done that, they could have gotten that again, they just rushed it, especially due to external factors of like the, external factors of them chasing the money. That's what leaves a salty taste, because it's just like they could have done it, even like an extra season, or even 2 10-episode seasons for season 7, season 8, I think would have helped tremendously. All right, use the SPS DAO to fund LP pools and keep the money in the game. What do you mean by that? Amazon, neither is realistic. That's true. All right, so NFL Gods, my opinion is that new rewards are to make it easy for everyone to keep moving SPS and DC around outside of the game. If those of us in the LP lose all benefits from the LP, we cash out. Now the whole game has issues moving coins around. So I agree. We need liquidity. We need rewards for liquidity. But I wanted all of that to be in SPS. I didn't want any of it to be in DEC. That's my thing. But again, I'm having trust issues. That's not the right way to say it. I trust the team tremendously, and I trust what Matt is doing. What I don't like as a closet Bitcoin maxi is, I guess I'm not really a closet Bitcoin maxi, but I don't like the idea of the monetary policy of DEC being changed like multiple times in less than 1 year, right? Because I've been in this game for less than a year, and I've seen the DEC monetary policy change several times already. And so I don't know, something about that irks me. And I'm just like, just completely take it out. And the only monetary policy is whenever people are still going to need it, they're still going to use it. And whenever they need more of it, they burn SPS. That made me really excited initially. And now I'm like, okay, it's going to be a slower grind for DEC to get back to its peg. They also didn't have a book to follow for the last 2 seasons. That's true, but again, that's not an excuse. You can still make a good show, especially if the creator of the book, the writer of the book, was working with them. The rushing Daenerys got. Oh yeah, well I won't say it out loud so people don't get it ruined for them. So I need DEC for bids and SPS for tourneys. About 93k more, hint hint, to get where I'd like to be. DJ Bagman, what are you trying to get? Ask almost all emperors. I don't know what you're saying there. So, but they want both for LP. Seems rude. So new NFO guides. I don't know why I said that. With the current coins I have in DEC SPS pool, I should get like 15 SPS a day and 200 DEC a day if I did the math right. Hey, that's not terrible. That means you have a significant amount. It's okay, Spikesan. I did not have a Friendster either. So Virus, I'm thinking SPS will dump once it's in rewards. Between bots and scholars, they will sell all that they earn. It was DEC before, but that had valued buyers. SPS doesn't. See, and this is why I'm short-term bearish on SPS still too. But again, here's where the beauty of it comes in. If you really limit DEC, then all that DEC is eventually going to go into SPS, and people will just be burning SPS left and right. And if you can buy $1 worth of SPS to burn DEC and get $1 worth of DEC, it's an even trade for you. But what you do is you create upward price pressure on the SPS token, right? Because it's like, it doesn't matter to me what price SPS is at, whether SPS is at 5 cents or SPS is at $10. If I need 1,000 DEC, I buy $1 worth of SPS. It doesn't matter what the price of SPS is, but I buy $1 and I burn it. So it doesn't matter to me, right? Players at whatever level will be able to take advantage of that, but it creates constant buy pressure on the SPS token, which I think is awesome. The design of it is great. It's just I'm just being impatient. I want to get there sooner rather than later. Just an opinion. You can get in touch with show directors and propose some changes. Really? I don't think so. I mean, if you do, let me know how. So NFO guys, oh, you have a pretty decent stake in that DEC SPS pool. You have almost 0.1%, or you're closing in on it. And what could be better ending Daenerys freeing the entire fire world? Dystopia. I mean, look, I appreciate how much you like the show. I'm not saying that I dislike it. I just dislike the ending and how they rushed it. And so I'm still gonna watch the new show. What is it? House of Dragon. All right. So Spike saying it should have ended in dawning of a new war between. All right. Cool. All right, so Elephantium, on topic. I think 3 tokens are too many tokens for one project, even if we have a great game and a good user base and all that jazz. Elephantium, I agree with you, but we have 3 now, and I don't think any of them are going away. So they just have to figure out the best way to do it. I actually think that the SPS burning for DEC is brilliant, right? Because that's what made Luna pop like crazy. And I think that could do the same thing for SPS without the downside risk of being able to convert back and forth, right? It's not a two-way street, which was the fatal flaw and created the death spiral. So I think that that's actually brilliant. It's just, I want there to be that buy pressure on SPS right away. And it seems like the team is going to take it slow and steady, which I don't blame them for, right? By offering this. And with them offering DEC, I think offering DEC in these pools gives them a lot of flexibility. Offering vouchers see, here's the thing, right? They changed the monetary policy for DEC. They changed the monetary policy for vouchers. So it's like SPS is technically the only one they can't touch, but in a way they've already changed it too, because the white paper says nothing about burning, right? So it's like all these changes, while good, just make me nervous. But oh man, actually, in my re-listening to of the town hall, I don't know if you guys caught it, but Agro actually mentioned allowing SPS to inflate in the future, and it was in response to a question asking about what happens when we get to the end of 5.5 years or 65 months for SPS rewards, like what happens then. And in my thought process, like when I was thinking through it, I'm just like, well, 5 years is a long way down the road, but I would assume that hopefully the DAO has built up a sizable thing, and then the DAO can start paying those rewards back out to the players. And I thought that's where Agro was going to go, but Agro actually mentioned, he's like, maybe the DAO will vote to introduce inflation to SPS, just a little inflation to SPS. And I was so shocked he said that. I was actually taken aback because I didn't catch it the first time around, but he said it and was just like, yeah, maybe they'll approve of printing more SPS than what the white paper had initially intended. And so, yeah, I don't know. It's stuff like that it just makes me nervous. Again, I'm still my biggest bag in this game is DEC, but I just don't like when the monetary policy is like are all like willy-nilly and being changed a bunch. All right, so Icy Flow saying the DAO will potentially have 15 million plus in SPS. We'll need to grow that to keep the game alive when SPS stops being minted in 4 years. If the DAO can grow 10% per year, it could fund the rewards. See, that's what I'm hoping for. And that's what I was thinking. So DJ Bagman sitting at 6K, summertime slow at work. Real OGs built their profiles on ICQ before social media was even a thing. What's ICQ? I guess I'm not old enough for that. Yeah, we have endless possibilities with all those multiverses around us. IRC was, I mean, if you guys remember AIM chat, I was on AIM, my screen name, or I mean, I had a screen name, and go into chat rooms with random people. Even though that was like, remember what they were telling the parents, like, don't let your kids talk to random people online. That's all I would do, and you were just trolling everybody all the time. Oh man. So DJ Bagman, I want it to do its thing it's designed to do. It, meaning DEC, seems to be used to fill the gaps. That's fair. So NFO guys, I know you would like to see no DEC and LP rewards, but I believe I heard Gank mention the DEC rewards was printing like 350 million a month. So if it's printing 10 million, that's exactly what they said here. They said that this 70 million is roughly 1/5 the size of the current amount. So that's where Ganku's getting that 350 million number. So again, it's definitely less, but keep in mind, when I read the DEC white paper a year ago, not a year ago, like October of last year, like there was no mention of it like being given out in massive quantities in chests, right? So when it went below its peg, I was surprised that there was still so much DEC hitting the market. And I didn't realize that they were just giving it out in chests, and that was like infinitely inflationary. So while this change is good, it's like, okay, this is changing something that was really messed up previously because it was just adding way too much. But I'm glad they're implementing this. I'm glad they're implementing something, but I really was hoping they would implement nothing. All right, so voucher tokens that I think were unneeded addition to the game. You know, NFO guys, I actually like, here's the thing. I agree with you that 3 tokens is a lot, but I like the idea of vouchers because if you don't care for something, right? Like maybe you don't care for nodes, maybe you didn't care for Waka, then you could sell your access to it, which I think is great. And I think vouchers are the best way to be able to do that. It's just in between these major releases and voucher syncs, it's like, there's no point in holding them. Now, this will change, right? Because they do have a DEC Hive. I'm sorry, not DEC Hive. They have SPS and sorry, not SPS, voucher and Hive pool. So now you could be earning some rewards on holding vouchers. And you know, whether you know, maybe you do want exposure to Hive, maybe you don't. But I actually like this because I want a little exposure to Hive. So I would consider potentially throwing some into the voucher Hive pool instead of just selling my vouchers every day. Because the reason I didn't like holding my vouchers is because I was like, I can hold my vouchers and I can speculate on the price, or I can just sell them today and buy more SPS, which gets me more SPS and vouchers when I stake it. All right, so Elephantium. So, sorry, Dystopia. I don't know a thing about SPL tokenomics, just playing for fun. Dystopia, and that's the beautiful thing about the game. You can just come in, and if you enjoy a good card game, then you can play the card game. And if you want to get deeper into the ecosystem, you can. And let me tell you, the rabbit hole goes as deep as you want it to. So Elephantium saying vouchers was a mistake at the point where they made it. They didn't realize they would have plenty of work with bringing valued SPS. All right, so DJ Bagman, if there's that many, how do I get? I can only imagine the ROI on the first day. I don't know what you're talking about exactly. 11,000%. Your biggest bag is DEC. No, not me, but I don't think you're talking to me. So Spike saying, once we get nodes, we just need to get the majority share to take away their ability to make unilateral decisions like that. Yes, once we get nodes, but that means you need to own a crap ton of SPS. So hopefully you've been backing up the truck while SPS price has been down in the dumps. ICQ for the win. My ICQ number, nice. So DEC, probably my smallest bag amount. I don't even have a DEC bag. I mean, I just have whatever I need. I have as like working capital. Oh no, that's a lie, because I do have SPS DEC in a pool. I have like $150 or something like that. And I think I'm just gonna leave that there because I put it in there just to help. As I was like, oh, they need liquidity, so let me put this liquidity in. I don't even know if I've made money or what my return on it is. I've just put it in there, and I guess I'll leave it in there because I'll get some rewards at least. I still think MSN Messenger was the best chat client. Never used it, actually. I use ICQ sounding, okay, as my ringtone. Rock on. Anyone remember how cool three-way calling used to be? IC Flow, I do. 23 vouchers myself. Luthien, this brings you back to my middle school days. All right, so I don't know if folks had anybody like relatives that they would call overseas, but I had like my parents would call people, their family members and brothers and sisters all over the world. And I don't know if you guys remember phone cards, but those were the biggest scam ever. And it's actually amazing to see what my parents' generation and I guess what my generation has lived through, because when I was a kid, to call somebody overseas, you literally had to like buy a phone card for like $5 and it would give you 10 minutes to talk, right? So you're paying like 50 cents a minute, and then you have to like dial a bunch of numbers and get transferred on a switch thing. And it's just like, okay, you finally reached the person. And then it's like, you have 1 minute remaining. And now, literally for free, I can take my phone when it's not in a rice bag and I can video chat someone anywhere in the world, broadband, instantly, face to face. It's crazy what's happened in the last 30 years. Crazy, crazy. All right, so let's see. I was born with a Commodore 64 between my arms. True on Vouchers Hive. I do have 200 vouchers. I could jump into that one. Well, NFL Guides, I don't think that it's not live yet, but it seems like it may go live in a week. So if you want to hold off, I mean, you'll get some fees that you might earn on it, but yeah, the rewards really won't come in later. Dystopia Rabbit Hole, I like it. It was chats were different. MSN chat rooms were good too, with those golden band hammers. Luthen, my mom was always used phone cards to call her relatives. Yeah, see, it's crazy to see where we've come. And now there's people literally. Who here is not in the U.S. right now? Just out of curiosity, because we're having like an international conversation. Obviously, it's not face to face, but like the fact that we can do this, and I'm running this, sure, off of like a computer, but I could be streaming from my phone, and you guys could be in another part of the world watching on your phone too, completely wireless on, just I don't know. It's amazing to me, really. It is. I'm so bullish on technology. Like I'm not technical, I should say. Like I don't know how to code or anything, but I love technology, and I never want to be someone that gets left behind, right? Where it's just like technology. Like I looked at my grandparents or even my dad to a certain extent, who was just like, oh, like, yeah, I don't want to mess with it. It seems too complicated. I never wanted to be that. I always wanted to be like on the cutting edge of stuff. And that's why crypto is so exciting to me, because I don't know where it goes, but I know that it's going to go somewhere. FaceTime was sci-fi movie stuff when I was a kid. Oh shoot, I have like 10 minutes or not. I have like 2 minutes left. Yo, all right, so let me catch up on the chat here. FaceTime was sci-fi movie. Denmark, us here. Spain here. Oh, Denmark, Spain, amazing. Cool, guys. Well, it's great to chat with you all the way around the world. So Spike saying, I got 500 vouchers for Rift Watchers, hoping SPS recovers so I won't have to use so much of what I have staked to buy my packs. That would be good. Oh, Cryptmaster just sent a thing out on tech support. So I guess I'll just read that afterwards. After Sound, have you seen the site I make? Oh, is that you, NFL Guys? I love that. I love that site. Baron's Toolbox. I'm aware of it and I use it from time to time. I should be using it more, but I had no idea that you made it. Philippines, much love to the Philippines. NFL Guys, if you ever want to chat, come on. So I have a separate YouTube channel. So if you ever want to come on there and chat and like share the features and whatever you're working on, you're more than welcome to. And just to spread some love for it. Okay, so guys, we are going to have to hop off here in a minute. I'm sorry, we didn't even do like any giveaways. So I'm just going to send a little token of appreciation SPS to everybody who throws their name into the chat right now. Just put the little @ symbol if you want some DEC. Again, it's not going to change your life, but it's just a token of appreciation for spending your Tuesday night with me. And I will be back hopefully next week. And I hope you guys have a good rest of your week. Exciting times ahead, guys. On Tuesday, or not Tuesday, but in 2 days, Thursday, we are going to get more focuses. So the splinter spamming will finally stop. And unfortunately, I'll be traveling for the rest of the weekend, so I don't know how much I'll be able to play. Maybe I just won't. Maybe I just won't rent out my deck while I'm gone. I'll just have to find time while I'm traveling. Cool. All right, we're getting a first time chatter with Osiris Will. Amazing. All right, I'm gonna keep this page up so that as soon as we get, as soon as this thing ends, I will go ahead and send out all of the DEC to you guys. But take care, everybody. I will catch you all soon. If for anybody who's traveling like myself, safe travels. But if you're staying at home, then enjoy your time. And yeah, keep an eye out for some cool stuff in your DEC inbox if you want some. Or if not, I will just catch up with you all later. So we have identified an issue with battles caused by today's maintenance ranked battles. Cool. Okay. They've been disabled. Good to know. Cool.